Hi guys, Scuffy Spurs Talk here, back with another video, and in today's video, weekly transfer roundups. My first one this summer, because I'll be doing it now there's no football. It'll be weekly transfer roundup, and here is the first one of them this summer. Got a lot to get through. So we're going to be talking about Ivan Perisic and how his medical is to take place in the next couple of days. Fraser Forster, done deal. We'll also be talking about players we're interested in monitoring, like Richarlison, Alisson Maximum, James Ward-Prowse, DJ Spence, and also players that are looking like they're going to depart: Stephen Bergwijn, Harry Winks, Bryan Gil, Lo Celso. So we'll be discussing a lot in today's video. Let's crack into today's video. I hope you're well. Actually, before we do that, please smash that subscribe button if you're new. The Spurs updates and content 24/7 during this busy transfer window, keeping you up to date with all the transfer news on all socials. So what are you waiting for? Smash the subscribe button to keep up to date now with all Spurs activity. What are you waiting for? Smash the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's crack into today's video. And let's start with Fraser Forster. So, earlier this week, 6 days ago, this is a tweet from Fabrizio Romero. I'm going to build up to it, so in case you don't know any of it. Fraser Forster, here's what he put. Fraser Forster has already reached full agreement with Tottenham to join them as backup goalkeeper. He's now expected to sign the contract soon as new Spurs sign in. Forster will replace Pierluigi Golini, who's set to return to Atalanta. That is Fabrizio Romero's tweet 6 days ago. Now, more recently, so let's make it more recent. Here we go. Oh, wrong one. That's it. This is from me. This is my tweet. Fraser Forster has had his medical at Spurs today. He will officially kick off Tottenham's transfer window as a free agent. That's what I tweeted 4 days ago. I actually posted on Instagram and TikTok as well. So that's good. And also, so giving you a bit of context behind that, Fraser Forster is the free agent, and he will kick off our transfer window, which is exciting. Announcement should be soon. I don't exactly know when, but it will be soon. The medical's done, the contract's signed, everything's complete. Pierluigi Golini set to go back to Atalanta. So Fraser Forster will be our backup goalkeeper. I'm personally happy about this. I've liked Fraser Forster over the whole of his career. He's a decent second goalkeeper. I think he'll be very, very good. And I think he's an excellent shot stopper. So very, very happy for that. I think he's an upgrade on Golini, being honest with you. I think he's an upgrade. So I'm very, very happy with that. And this, bear in mind, this is all before the transfer window started. So Fraser Forster, that's a done deal, all but announced. Next, what should we do next? Let's do Ivan Perisic. So, here we are. About 2 days ago, this is a tweet from Fabrizio Romero. Ivan Perisic won't announce his final decision today for sure. Tottenham are leading the race since Monday. They want Croatian winner as priority. He's in Conte's list. And more recently, still 2 days ago, this is another one from Fabrizio Romero saying Ivan Perisic is prepared to announce his final decision soon, probably on Monday. Tottenham are ready to complete the negotiation with a 2-year deal on the table. Antonio Conte wants Perisic. Spurs are in the race since Monday and waiting for the final green light. And another one here again from the legend Fabrizio Romero saying Tottenham are closing in on Ivan Perisic deal. Work in progress since Monday. Perisic wants to anticipate the final green light as he's now ready to accept 2-year deal. And this is my tweet saying Fabrizio Romero has given a here we go. Ivan Perisic has joined Tottenham on a 2-year deal. That was a day ago. And more recently, again Fabrizio Romero, Ivan Perisic will be in London next week together with his agents in order to undergo medical tests and sign his contract as new Tottenham player. The planning is now set to be scheduled. That was 11 hours ago. And obviously I've given a few updates since. So just to sum that up, two-year deal, Ivan Perisic, another free transfer like Fraser Forster's. Conte's always wanted him and admired him as a priority. But again, that he's early next week, some point, he'll be from some point between Monday and Wednesday, he will go to Hotspur Way and complete his medicals. No reason why he won't pass them, and sign pen on paper that contract. However, he's got a contract up into the end of the month, so next week he'll sign the contract and complete the medicals to join Tottenham. So to join us next month, at the end of next month. So that's when he will join us, just to let you know. So that's Ivan Perisic. My reaction to this, I think is exceptional. I think he's one of the most underrated players in the decade. He's won bags and bags of trophies. He's got lots and lots of experience. So that's fantastic. And that's what we need. He can play winger, he can play wing back. It'd be really, really interesting. As I said, I think he's a fantastic player and I've always admired him. But I'm really, really excited because this is the Conte and also the Don Paratici. This is the I can't say it. Conte's effect. And also I think Fabio Paratici's effect. Because Levy usually leaves everything to the last minute, to have 2 deals already. I haven't even discussed anything else like the Romero or anything like that. But 2 deals already, 2 top signings. Well, 1 top signing and 1 good quality backup goalkeeper already before the transfer window's opened is beyond thinkable. Again, guys, let me know in your reaction. I understand there might be some concerns about his age, but I do think he's very fit and I think he's amazing. And I think he'll live up to all qualities. He'll just bring a lot of depth to the squad. I don't think he'll go in the team straight away, but he'll bring so much depth and a different style to the game, and his knowledge, his experience, his trophy-winning mindset. So I think that's very, very good. Next, I'm going to do a bit about Romero. This is the bit from Fabrizio Romano. This is 5 days ago. So Tottenham will activate 40 million obligation to buy clause in the coming days for Christian Romero, signing of the season, according to Jamie Carragher. Nice short bit there. It looks like we bought Romero permanently this summer. Again, that's another thing that looks not all but confirmed, but it looks definitely closer. So I'm really, really happy about that, and I'm sure you guys are as well. So feel free to let me know in the comments. But Romero's been fantastic, and we need him next season because lots of people didn't realise it was a loan deal. So we need Romero as a Tottenham player next summer, that's for sure. I think it's really, really important that we do make sure that is the case. Fingers crossed. Also going to do a huge piece of news that was 2 days ago now. About Antonio Conte. Spurs sources have been confident for days, and it's now decided Antonio Conte will be Tottenham's manager for next season. That's what I put on social media. So it's been confirmed Antonio Conte will be our manager next season. There was a lot of doubt at one point, but he will be our manager next season. That's huge. So that has been confirmed. So that's excellent. So and Conte's just changed the mindset of his club. Conte's a different gravy. I've said this before. What Conte's done is fantastic. So I'm really, really excited about that. Next, I'm going to give you a bit about DJ Spence, because I've got a lot of questions and comments about that. So I'll just give you a quick update on that. Obviously, there's been a lot on DJ Spence, but there's actually not much I'm going to read here, but I'm just going to say that lots of people didn't realise that DJ Spence is actually a Middlesbrough player. He's just on loan at Nottingham Forest, and obviously Nottingham Forest got promoted. They got promoted Sunday evening. So congratulations to Nottingham Forest on getting promoted. And DJ Spence was a huge part, the biggest part I think of that, to be honest with you. I think he played quite well actually. I think he played decent in the game, 1-0 win against Huddersfield on Sunday evening. So fair play to him. But he will be going to Middlesbrough next season. Arsenal want him, we want him, and also Nottingham Forest want to sign him permanently. So it'd be interesting who gets him. But it'd be he's definitely worth a lot, and I would pay quite a bit for him, to be honest with you. Again, let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Moving on, another piece of big news that happened, that's 4 days ago, and that was Dane Scarlett signed a new contract with a club that will run until 2026. That's great. Future Spurs #1 striker. That's very, very exciting. I'm really, really happy about that. So that's good. Again, moving on. This is the biggest, I think, announcement. It's huge. It's quite a while ago now, 5-6 days ago. Huge for Tottenham. Club statement announced capital increase of up to 150 million. The equity injection provides Spurs with further greater financial flexibility and the ability to further invest on and off the pitch. Again, that's from the legendary Fabrizio Romero, and that's even without the Champions League funds. However, that does go quick in this modern era and isn't as much in this modern era. But it's really, really exciting that Daniel Levy's actually, giving something towards this window. So yeah, another thing that I thought I'd let you know about. I think that's very, very good. Also next, about James Ward-Prowse. I want to know, how would you feel about if we signed, how would you feel about signing James Ward-Prowse this summer? So please let me know in the comments below. What I think is, personally, no. I think he wouldn't be the end of the world, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's the quality we need. I think in terms of set pieces, he's absolutely out of this world. But apart from that, I think he's very, very average to his game. He doesn't bring much at all. And I can't see him being an upgrade. I'd rather personally go to Eriksen, but I wanted to let you know because I've had a mixed reaction from what I've asked people about it on all social medias. It's been 50-50, I would say, so please let me know in the comments below. But personally, it's not a deal that I would like to go through, but I think it's a fantastic set piece. But I just think Southampton will overprice him as well. That's the thing, and that's the issue we have here. Next, this was 2 days ago. Tottenham are interested in signing Newcastle United winger Alan Saint-Maximin in the upcoming summer transfer window. However, Spurs acknowledged that any potential deal could be difficult to complete, and that was Sam Mokbel. And I just think that would be, lots of people are concerned about his end product, but I think he sometimes has good end product, but I think he's better than when we're looking at Traore. So I think that'll be very, very exciting. But obviously now we've signed even Perisic, so I don't know if that will continue. But I certainly think that is very, very interesting. Also, another one we're interested in is Richarlison. Again, guys, let me know your opinion in the comments below. But I'll let you know if anything develops on Alan Saint-Maximin. But I don't suspect for 1 minute it will. To be honest with you, I can't see anything at all coming out of that. Next, let's change the other end to players going out the door. And let's start with Lo Celso. 4 days ago, this is me. Villareals would offer 15 million to sign Lo Celso. Yeah, I think it's a joke, to be honest. What we got back on what we paid for him. I think it's a bit of a shame. It'd be a big loss. But Villareals really want him and they want him permanently. But I think it'd be a good idea to get rid of Lo Celso. I don't think he's quite good enough. I think he's a good player on his day, but we've just got so many creative players. And I just can't see him, for some reason, fitting into the Spurs team, to be honest with you. Let me know again, though, guys, in the comments below. I'd love to know your opinion. Focus on still players going out the door. This is 3 days ago. Spurs will look to offload a number of players, including Tanguy Ndombele, Bryan Gil and Giovanni Lo Celso. Also, the futures of Steven Bergwijn, Sergio Reguilón and Joe Rodon are also unclear heading into the summer transfer window. That's Sammy Mokbel. And I just want to say about that is Bryan Gil will be on loan, Giovanni Lo Celso and Ndombele will be permanently. All three of those I completely agree with. Steven Bergwijn be a strain for Stevie, but he does need more game time. Sergio Reguilón, a bit of a surprise, hasn't really worked for him, to be fair, in the Spurs shirt of yet. Obviously, that could change, but he's also picking up injuries. And Joe Rodon, I like Joe Rodon, so I think that's unfortunate. Again, guys, let me know your opinion in the comments below. That'll be interesting. So that's at the moment, but Lo Celso looks like he will go. To be honest with you, I think Lo Celso and Ndombele we have to get rid of. But I am surprised that Winks isn't on there, to be honest with you. But Again, I think Winks receives too much criticism. I think he's underrated as well. Here we go. 8 hours ago from Fabrizio Romano. It's not a here we go from Fabrizio Romano. It's here we go to me reading it. There are serious changes for Steven Bergwijn to leave. There are serious chances, for Steven Bergwijn to leave Tottenham in the summer, as Perisic is joining the club too. The plan is still the same. Ajax have his name in the list since January, but there are many clubs interested. The race is still open. So there you go. And he also put here, the plan around Steven Bergwijn and his future has not changed. He wants regular game time, like I said, and that's why he's expected to leave Tottenham this summer. Ajax still interested, but they're not the only club. Open race. It will take time before he leaves. So there you go. Yeah, as I said, sad for Stevie, but I did expect it, and he does need more game time. So I can understand that completely. Yeah, so I can understand and respect that. So I think that's the most of the transfer news. So just to recap what we talked about, you've got Fraser Forster and even Perisic as confirmed deals that just need to be announced. Romero looks close to being a permanent signing, so that's 3 big pieces of news for you there. And it's looking all but complete to Lo Celso. It looks like Lo Celso will leave the club. And Lo Celso and Bergwijn are probably going to leave the club. Guys, I want to know who else would you like to buy realistically in the summer? Let me know in the comments below who you would buy in the summer. I would love to hear your opinion about everything that's been talked about in today's video. Your opinion, because you may think that Stephen, feel sorry for Stevie needs to say perhaps be more game time. You might, it might be a controversial opinion. Whatever it is, put it in the comments below, because I do read most of the comments. So that would be great. So that is all the transfer news for today, and there'll be another one similar time, some point next week. Because that is today's transfer roundup, and there's been a lot going on which is exciting for the transfer window. But remember to keep up to date with me on all social media, because I give some I do myself, and also I give Spurs sources as well. But on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube, giving you Spurs updated Spurs content 24/7. If you want more than this, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok account, I literally post so much Spurs content 24/7. Spurs updates, keeping you up to date with absolutely everything. But I think it's exciting times. I believe that if we get the window right, we can really close the gap to Liverpool and City, and possibly, if we get the transfer window right, compete for the title with Liverpool and City below. But before we jump to conclusions, that doesn't mean winning the title. Losing it by 10 points like we did in the end to Leicester, but fighting all the way, that's title contenders. But I believe we can close that gap from 30 points to about 10, and I'll be happy with that. I believe we have a good chance in Europe in Champions League next season, because North London is ours, remember that. And as always, come on you Spurs.